So here's a video I've been meaning to make for a long time, and it's been a busy few months, so I'm crazy behind with all this stuff. Every month, the third Thursday of every month is Do or Diecast. It's a big Do or Diecast, Diecast collectors show out in Tewksbury, Massachusetts at the 99 restaurant. It's Route 38. Used to be the old exit 38. Now it's like exit 82 or something like that. So what you're looking at here is the fall of 2022, as well as the winter, going into the spring of 23. We have several shows worth of stuff. So I already showed you this case real quick. There's some funky stuff in here. These will show up in later videos, I'm sure. Some neat random finds in here just to show you real quick. This thing, opening doors, needs some kind of rubber gaskets or grommets or whatever for tires. It's a Kitco from 1982. It's one of those lock-unlock cars. Apparently the doors actually locked with a locking mechanism. So that's pretty wild. Not only do they have opening doors on cheap diecast cars in the 1980s, but you had locks. A functioning lock that worked with a key. Anyway, that's kind of neat. Bunch of other cool stuff in here. This made me chuckle. So now Hot Wheels lost the Ferrari licensing. And look, in the 1980s, what a different era it was. Look at this cheap 308 made by a company in Hong Kong. This is probably a company that was either part of, absorbed by, or potentially even the same as Maestro now. Look at that working suspension though. It's too funny. Really cheap little car, but still pretty entertaining. This, on the other hand, is not a licensed built Ferrari. This is a World Rally Champion. Anyway, I just legitimately get a kick out of some of these toys. I love this era. I love this nostalgia behind it. I don't care that this is worth nothing. I might be the only weirdo who'll still have it in 20 years in decent shape, when everybody else is just throwing these things out, or kids have beaten them to death. A couple of generations of kids is way more than this car you'd think would survive. Anyway. Alright, in the interest of actually getting most of the stuff on camera, the rest of this is going to be fairly quick. If you have a specific question about one of these cars, ain't something I haven't covered in a video previously, or even if I have, feel free to ask and I'll go back and revisit that car. These things are crazy. This dual cool, they call them. As you can tell, paint a completely different color one side to the other. Pretty neat. Definitely have to crack that open. It's pretty busted open already. A couple of red editions from Target. Got the 58 Thunderbird. That's a casting you never see. Look at that. Not never, of course, but this thing's awesome. Don't want to open it, but at the same time I do. It's a short card, so I'm probably not going to, but I'll dig up another one at some point. Here's a couple of Datsuns. This is a very rare car. It's hard to find around here. They're overpriced. It's the Kroger exclusive Momo wagon. We've all seen the red and the black. The yellow with the red and black graphics is the most rare of all of them, again being exclusive. Here's a couple of VWs. A lot of what I just showed you was some mass diecast, by the way, but again, it was traded at Do or Diecast. Moving right along. Some other cool stuff. This thing's fantastic. Absolutely awesome casting. I've got to open this up. Love this thing. What a great little GTO. Opening hood. It's a super Rail Rider wheels. Metal top and bottom. This is about as good as Super's ever got. The only thing this doesn't have going for it is it's not Spectraflame. But seeing as the card's not perfect, that's all the excuse I need to open it up. Here's some more stuff. Rapid fire. These Christmas cars have kind of piqued my interest recent years. This is that crazy 49 Ford concept. Ford Gangster run. There's a whole story behind these. This is one of those Corgi castings. I should really do a whole video on these. Corgi bought the rights to make Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels bought Corgi out. They had the right to make Corgi castings. And one of the stipulations in the in the purchase was that Hot Wheels was not to, under any circumstances, put Hot Wheels paint jobs with the Hot Wheels logos on the Corgi castings, and Hot Wheels just didn't care because it's Mattel, it's a giant corporation. I guess they just didn't care, and they did anyway. So they splattered Hot Wheels logos on a lot of these race decals, all kinds of stuff, and sure enough, Corgi got all the rights back after having gotten paid to sell them. So that was kind of I guess they outsmarted Mattel. I don't know, that's a story I heard. At least the meat and potatoes, that story is true, because here you are, Corgi casting, Hot Wheels all over it. Kind of a curiosity. They only existed for a couple of years. Here's some more cool stuff, including VWs. Love this thing. Whenever I come across it, I grab one. Absolutely love this casting. All of these Hudson Hornets are awesome. Even the slightly cheesy ones. This Studebaker is pretty cool. Almost better than the Treasure Hunt with the wheels and whatnot. The Super Treasure Hunt for a couple of years ago, in some ways, was not as cool as that. And it was not an exciting Spectraflame. And then we got some cool Datsuns. Look at that. Love this one. Even if the graphics are a bit sloppy. Again, it is a toy. I get it. Look at this. Renault 5 Turbo. One of the Group B rally cars. Pretty awesome if you ask me. That's a great premium. I've been after that one for a while. Modern Classics. It's 65 VW Fastback. It's the drag car. So that's pretty cool. GTO. 1970 with the jet stripes. Civic. Chevelle. Sorry, these are dusty. Like I said, they've been hanging around for a while. Alright, here's something cool. Another Matchbox Super Chase Porsche. The GT3. It's not the RS, it's the regular GT3. Still pretty awesome. Look at that. Very authentic all the way down to the license plate. The logos are a bit blurry on this one, but I don't care. It's fine. The Zamak Baja Bug. Buick Riviera. That's a rare piece. Pretty sure this was a Kroger exclusive. Something like that. I believe Kroger. Back to some Porsches. Target Red Edition. The new 935 slant nose. It's based on the Porsche 992. This thing is awesome. I was very, very happy to get this, and I got it at a good deal. Absolutely thrilled to have this piece. That is going to be opened. They're not numbered individually, and it's just it's a great piece. There's no reason to keep this in the package. Again, I don't collect this stuff because they're going to be worth money. I collect this stuff because I have a mental disorder. So, in keeping with some German cars, check this out. Final edition Benz, the 380 SEL. Love this one. Had to get it. It showed up at one of the shows. Again, do our Diecast show down in Tewksbury, Massachusetts, every third Thursday, 5:30 p.m. right on Route 38 at the 99 restaurant. I just had to have this piece, and I love all of these different castings. I've owned several W126 chassis cars as well as a couple of coupes, the C126s. This is a C1. This is a W126 gasoline powered big body Benz, as they used to call them. Anyway, love this. This will be getting opened. It's not mint. Again, I don't care about the value of this car. Just want it in my collection. And I absolutely love it. That midnight purple is fantastic. And another Porsche. Matchbox Common Error. 1967 Charger. But it's actually on a Ford Taurus Police Interceptor card. I guess it's a common error. This thing's awesome. Midnight Auto Treasure Hunt. Probably gonna keep that. Maybe not. Maybe I'll trade it. I don't know. It's almost too cool to trade. Kind of need one. I do love hot rods, and I don't have one yet. Alright, this along with a couple of other castings I won at the Do or Diecast show last month in February. I was pretty excited. Love the Chevelle. It's a nice little Johnny Lightning piece. I like those corny little tins, even though I never use them. They'd scratch up the car, or I wrap the car in a Ziploc bag if I do put it in there. Here's another must-have piece. Again, some of these things you've seen before. I apologize. I bought double sometimes. Check that out. It's in terrible shape, but I don't want to open it because I can't think of the last time I saw one of these in the package. Anything this era from Majorette, nobody saved the packages. Here's some customs buried. These are pretty cool. Look at that Datsun. I gotta open this up. Anyway, they're custom paint, custom detail. Caterham Lotus 7. Speaking of S10 pickups, we've got a couple of Blazers. The S10 Blazer with the opening doors. Here's one. And here's a much more sought after one. Charger ID car. Cool as that. Got some motorcycles. Dodge Tomahawk. Gold and white. I've got plenty of chrome and silver. Well, not plenty, but I've got a couple of each, I think. Not sure what the deal with this one was. I think somebody might have just thrown it in. Got ourselves an Auburn. It's definitely getting opened. This 852. Supercharged Auburn Speedster. Classic Caddy. Anybody who knows me knows I love this casting. I can't turn it down. So here's another one. This one on the card. The 540K with the crazy sparkle glitter paint. I keep that in the package even though the blister's messed up. Then we got a Treasure Hunt Miata MX-5, the original. Late 80s, early 90s Miata, look at that. Love this casting and I could never find it in the store, so traded for it. So that's it for now. Actually, no, sorry, I spoke too soon. Some other stuff in here. This is a really cool piece. I wish I'd found this yesterday when M2 was doing the auto drivers photo reposts. So that's a chase from way back. I'm going to open this thing up because, well, why not? And then we got two more. A fairly recent combi, the Jack Skellington and was it Zero? Is that his name, the dog's name? Anyway, Nightmare Before Christmas car. And then this thing's cool with the wacky set of 1980s wheels. Alright, so that's it. There you go. We'll go back and revisit the loose cars at a later time. Hopefully in the next week or so. I will do a whole video with the loose cars and get a good look at those. For now, enjoy your weekend, everyone.